How much do you believe in your community? Enough to cash in your 401k and dedicate much of your life to making it a better place? That's exactly what Linda Justin did when she created the Dream Center.
Now the Dream Center is seeking to provide respite for those out in the elements, creating a winter cafe. But the center and its volunteers are offering so much more than a break from the cold.
Located on West Street off of Route 4 in Rutland, the Dream Center stands out with its bright yellow exterior, welcoming everyone into its home-like atmosphere.
We started out just with a heart's desire to see people become more connected with one another in the city of Rutland. We had no idea that there were a heroin problem or epidemic or anything like that. We just knew that we needed to be doing more than what we were doing. So we cashed in our 401k, we bought this building, we renovated it, and I had business cards made up. We picked a city block, pretty bad city block, and just went out door to door, knocking on doors, the same day, the same time, every single week, developing relationships with people.
Linda's commitment to the community is inspiring. She used the money from her 401k to purchase the space for the center and hasn't looked back since. So why is the community so important to Linda?
It is important to us because we feel that what people need the most is unconditional love and acceptance, and we don't see that happening. What we see happening is people becoming more and more isolated, more withdrawn. They're closing their doors and locking them, and so that creates an atmosphere for a whole lot of bad things to be happening. And we believe that as good citizens, that we need to be doing our part. Everybody needs to be doing their part, and this is our part.
The Dream Center recently committed to opening its doors 7 days a week for Winter Cafe. From 1 to 3 o'clock, the center welcomes anyone looking to get out of the cold, serving hot beverages and lunch. Visitors are welcome to get comfortable, play checkers, read a book, and socialize. Linda says the idea came about in response to a local crisis.
There's a huge need in the city. There's a crisis. I think it was maybe last year when 3 homeless people died from the cold, and I don't know if it was in this city or where, but the people in this city are so compassionate and loving, and they're like, what can we do? What can we do? And of course, I'm like, what can I do? Well, I looked into opening the center for emergency housing on the coldest nights of the year, but it was going to require a sprinkler system, alarm system, and thousands of dollars, and we just can't do that. So this was the next best thing we could do. I know the mission they feed people, other people feed people, so it's kind of like a partnership. So that's how it came about. We have a lot of support.
One of the things that sets this center apart is its commitment to meet the needs of the community. Linda says that the Dream Center will never pursue federal funding, ensuring that the direction of the center remains community need focused.
Many of the organizations in the city, loving, compassionate, wonderful people doing a tremendous job, but very confined because they have requirements. You know, they have funding from the federal government or whatever. So they have a lot of guidelines that they have to commit to. And I think that hinders them quite a bit, but yet they need the money. People have got to get paid for what they're doing. I understand that. For us, since we don't have any federal funding or funding except for the generosity of individuals, we're free. We're free to go and do and be, you know, what people need us to do and be. And I love that. That will never change.
The Dream Center's Winter Cafe is open now through March 31st, 1 to 3 every day. Anyone interested in volunteering is encouraged to contact Linda. Call 802-236-0407 or send an email to ljustin@comcast.net.